On the latest episode of Real Time with Bill Maher, he gave his take on the difference between Republicans and Democrats. Take a look.
Politics in this country is binary. You have to wear everything anyone on your side does. Republicans are the party of don't wear masks, kids in cages, lock her up, and Democrats are the party of every hypersensitive social justice warrior, woke story in the news.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
Get ready, Bill Maher is slicing through the political noise like a blade. He's breaking down how the divide between Republicans and Democrats has gone from simple disagreement to a full-blown identity crisis. These days, sticking with your side isn't about principles, it's about parroting every slogan, meme, and dramatic headline your tribe throws at you. Republicans are still riding hard with the anti-mask, lock her up vibes, treating rebellion like a fashion statement. It's less about actual policies and more about flexing toughness.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though, it's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
Meanwhile, Democrats have turned social justice into a full-blown performance. Every trending issue becomes a viral meltdown. Every protest, a photo op, and somehow, the spotlight always seems to land on someone who, in Trump's own words, is a flawless 10. Maher's not holding back. He's calling it what it is, political cosplay. Nobody's asking real questions or chasing real solutions. It's all about clout, outrage, and whose narrative dominates the news cycle that week. Both sides are more obsessed with optics than outcomes. And the American people, they're stuck watching a never-ending reality show, and most don't even realize they're the ones getting played.
Yeah, but isn't it interesting that it's called, I don't think they meant this when Barbara Walters invented it a long time ago, but it's The View.
Well,
that's the problem in America. There is one view,
right, and
one
that's clearly
true opinion, and everybody else can go sit in the corner.
Let's be real, Whoopi's got jokes. Half the time, they don't land. But when they do, they sting. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if she threw a couple of those wild jabs my way. But this time, the spotlight wasn't on her. Oh no, it was her co-host, Joy Behar, who got torched. And not by just anyone. Bill Maher lit her up like a bonfire in prime time. Last week, Joy opened her mouth, and Bill opened the floodgates. One brutal roast later, social media was in flames. Viewers were cheering like it was the Super Bowl, calling Maher's takedown a long-overdue reality check. The reason? Behar tried to come for Caroline Leavitt and failed spectacularly.
Politics in this country is binary. You have to wear everything anyone on your side does. Republicans are the party of don't wear masks, kids in cages, lock her up, and Democrats are the party of every hypersensitive social justice warrior, woke story in the news. They're the party that disappears people or tries to make them apologize for ridiculous things.
So what exactly set Maher off? Simple. Joy took a low-blow swipe at Leavitt's new role as Trump's press secretary. Instead of questioning her experience or political views, Joy boiled it all down to body size, saying Leavitt got the job because she's a size 10. That's right. In Joy's mind, apparently dress size is now a qualification for a White House gig. The internet didn't just cringe, it exploded. The irony? Joy Behar has spent years tossing out hot takes and ridiculous opinions without anyone ever asking what qualifies her to speak on. Well, anything. So when co-host Alyssa tried to bring the conversation back to reality, pointing out Leavitt's actual resume, political work, and record, Joy waved it off like none of that mattered. That's when Bill Maher snapped. He came in swinging, calling out the hypocrisy in that smug, deadpan style of his. No theatrics, just verbal heat.
Is she really a 10? We'll be right back.
No, I noticed Jesse was a 7.
Joy Behar calls her a 10. I mean, how dare she objectify a woman with a rating system, but it's such a typical thing from a 1.5.
He shredded Behar's logic, exposed the double standards, and made it painfully clear. If you're going to throw shade, make sure your own house isn't made of glass. And Twitter, woke Twitter, as some call it, is spiraling. Some are defending Behar. Others are embarrassed. But everyone's watching. This roast just became the clip of the week. Say what you want about Bill Maher, the man's allergic to sugarcoating. He tells it how he sees it. And this time, he's coming straight for The View. According to Maher, the real issue isn't just the hosts, it's the entire concept behind the show. The View? Please. More like the one and only approved opinion hour. There's no room for real debate. No space for alternative takes. The second someone on that couch dares to say something outside the liberal groupthink, boom, they're shut down, dismissed, mocked. And who's always swinging that first punch? You guessed it, Joy Behar, the self-appointed gatekeeper of the gospel, according to daytime TV. Even when it's someone on their own panel, like Alyssa Farah-Griffin trying to speak up, Joy's not having it. Alyssa pushed back with facts about Caroline Leavitt's political background. But instead of hearing her out, Joy practically rolled her eyes like Alyssa had committed some unholy sin.
Ever-empowering feminist, Joy herself, everyone. And this is why, of course, she's on The View and not working for the most powerful man in the world, because Caroline would wipe the floor with you bitter banshees any day.